Question 1. Who are the representatives in Parliament responsible to? A. The King. B. Governor of States. C. The people. Correct answer. C. The people. In a parliamentary democracy, elected representatives in Parliament have a responsibility to be accountable to the people for the choices they make. Question 2. The word referendum means A. Vote to choose federal delegates. B. Elect their country's representatives by voting. C. Vote to alter the Australian Constitution. Correct answer. C. Vote to alter the Australian Constitution. In Australia, a referendum provides an opportunity for citizens to cast their votes on proposed changes or modifications to the Australian Constitution. Question 3. What must you do if you are an Australian citizen? A. Obey the law and serve on a jury if called to do so. B. Vote in federal and state or territory elections and in a referendum. C. All of the above. Correct answer. C. All of the above. As a citizen of Australia, it is your duty to uphold the law and participate in jury duty if requested. It is also expected of you to vote by ballot in referendums as well as in federal, state, or territory elections. Question 4. Who is able to create and amend Australia's law system? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Parliament. C. The courts. Correct answer. B. The Parliament. In Australia, the Parliament, comprised of the House of Representatives and the Senate, holds the power to create and modify laws that govern the nation. The Prime Minister, despite being a significant figure in the executive branch, does not possess exclusive authority to enact or revise laws. The judiciary branch, represented by the courts, is responsible for interpreting and applying the laws established by the Parliament, but does not have the ability to enact or revise laws independently. Question 5. Which religion is the official state religion of Australia? A. Buddhism. B. New Catholicism. C. None of the above. Correct answer. C. None of the above. Although Australia has Jewish and Christian traditions, this country does not have an official national religion. Question 6. Who is eligible for legal protection in Australia? A. The elected representatives. B. All Australians. C. The Prime Minister. Correct answer. B. All Australians. In Australia, legal protection is available to all individuals who are Australian citizens or residents, regardless of their occupation or status. Question 7. What does the word partnership mean? A. A nice girlfriend. B. Australia's national cuisine. C. A concept to help each other in times of need. Correct answer. C. A concept to help each other in times of need. Partnership is a concept in which individuals or organizations join forces to offer reciprocal aid and support when necessary. It entails working together, collaborating, and pooling resources to accomplish shared objectives. Question 8. What kind of religious background exists in Australia? A. Islam. B. Judeo-Christian. C. Hinduism. Correct answer. B. Judeo-Christian. Although Australia has Jewish and Christian traditions, this country does not have an official national religion. Question 9. Voting in Australia is referred to as A. There are rights but no responsibilities. B. a privilege and a duty. C, a choice. Correct answer. B, a privilege and a duty. Voting in Australia is not only a privilege, but also a mandatory obligation for all citizens. Question 10. What is the minimum age to register on the electoral roll? A, 18 years old or older. B, 19 years old or older. C, 20 years old or older. Correct answer A, 18 years old or older. In Australia, individuals must be at least 18 years old to register on the electoral roll. This is the minimum age requirement for eligibility to vote in federal, state, and territory elections, as well as in referendums. Individuals can begin the registration process before turning 18, but they must be 18 or older to actually cast their vote. Question 11. For Australian citizens aged 18 and over, which of the following responsibilities do they have? A, carry a passport at all times. B, defend Australia should the need arise. C, do local community service. Correct answer. B, defend Australia should the need arise. Defending the country is a key responsibility for Australian citizens who are 18 years or older. This duty reflects the obligation to support and protect the nation when necessary. While carrying a passport is not legally required, it may be advisable for identification purposes. Participating in local community service is encouraged, but it is not obligatory for all Australian citizens. Question 12. What is the purpose of the law? A, maintain the order, freedom and security of society. B, guarantee the entitlements of the rich. C, make a living. Correct answer. A, maintain the order, freedom and security of society. The purpose of the law in Australia is to create an orderly and fair society that protects individual rights, maintains social stability, and provides a framework for resolving disputes and promoting the well-being of the community. Question 13. Australians do not accept which of the following methods when wanting to reach agreement and consensus between the parties? A, peaceful persuasion. B, discussion. C, violent protest. Correct answer. C, violent protest. In Australia, the use of violent protests to achieve agreement and consensus among parties is not accepted. Australians prioritize peaceful persuasion and discussion as effective ways to resolve differences and reach agreements. Question 14. Which statement from the following options provides the most accurate description of the Australian system? A, autocracy. B, democracy. C, oligarchy. Correct answer, B, democracy. Australia is a democratic nation where citizens enjoy the freedom to choose representatives who govern the country and create laws on their behalf. Question 15. In Australia, politicians who do not belong to any political party are known as A, Member of Parliament. B, Rebels. C, Independents. Correct answer, C, independents. In Australia, independent politicians, also known as independents, are politicians who are not affiliated with any political party. They run for office as individuals without the support or endorsement of a party. Independent politicians represent their constituents based on their own beliefs, values, and policy positions, rather than following a party line. Question 16. In your opinion, which of the following statements is true? A. Although engaging in religious practices, the laws of Australia must be followed. B. The laws of Australia cannot interfere with religious activity. C. While participating in religious activity, the laws of Australia can be ignored. Correct answer A. Although engaging in religious practices, the laws of Australia must be followed. In Australia, legal protection is available to all individuals who are Australian citizens or residents, regardless of their occupation or status. Question 17. Regarding the freedom of speech and expression, which of the following statements is not true? A. Newspapers, television, and radio have identical freedoms. B. We can make spurious allegations. C. We can be critical of our government. Correct answer, B. We can make spurious allegations. Making spurious allegations can potentially lead to legal consequences, as it can harm the reputation and rights of others. Question 18. Fair play is a term used to describe A. There are rank differences in our societies. B. What a person accomplishes in life should be the outcome of his or her fortune or background. C. The achievements a person makes in life ought to be the result of their efforts and gifts. Correct answer, C. The achievements a person makes in life ought to be the result of their efforts and gifts. In Australia, fair play means that a person's achievements in life should be attributed to their own efforts and abilities. It promotes the idea of meritocracy, where individuals are rewarded based on their hard work, skills, and talents rather than their social status or background. Question 19. Regarding jury duty, which of the following statements is true? A. Any Australian who is on the electoral roll may be called to serve on a jury. B. Jury service helps to make sure that the court system is open and fair. C. All of the above. Correct answer, C. All of the above. In Australia, individuals who meet specific criteria can serve as jurors. Requirements include being an Australian citizen, at least 18 years old, registered on the electoral roll, residing in the relevant state or territory, and having sufficient English language skills to understand and participate in jury proceedings. Jury duty helps ensure a fair and impartial legal system. Question 20. In Australia, what does equality of opportunity refer to? A. Australians believe in a class-based fair society. B. In Australian society, everybody believes in class distinctions. C. Australians believe in a fair society. Correct answer C. Australians believe in a fair society. Equality of opportunity in Australia refers to the belief that individuals should have an equal chance to succeed and fulfill their potential, regardless of their background or personal characteristics. Australia is committed to creating a fair society where everyone can access education, employment, healthcare, and essential services without facing unfair barriers or discrimination. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.